check us out on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. And most importantly, man, anybody that you know that's into fantasy football, trying to learn about fantasy football, think they might want to try fantasy football, send them our way, man. We hope to keep you people entertained, laughing, and also educated at the same time as you go to try to win some fantasy football championships. So please like, subscribe, and tell the folks about us, man. We appreciate that in advance.
Yay. It's your boy 100 checking in, man. Look at this fool. Hey, I'm fishing, but I ain't fishing, boy. I'm on to the championship. Not in Backyard Ballers, though, but still. Hey, man, shout out to everybody still balling and still winning, man. Go get this money.
Chick wanna f just like me. Fitted cap rockin' so low I can't see. 4X heavy hustle, black tall tee. So sick.
What is up, folks? Episode 21 of the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. What's up, Blakezilla? How you doing? Man, in the flesh once again. I know you may be surprised to see me. You hadn't seen me since before Christmas. But we took a week off, reflected, got into the new year. Happy 2026. I will say it right out the gate. Code Kicking It Live. It is your boy, Demetrie, and I'm in here with...
It's your guru, baby.
Your boy, Web 100. Am I still the fantasy guru even though fantasy football season over?
Yeah. You got to be guru 24/7. That's how you live.
Big
man,
guru,
my dog
baby.
I ain't seen you since vacation, boy. How you been, man? What's been going on?
Man, you know what I'm saying? I've been all right, man. I've been chilling, man. How about you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my dog. Hey, just soaking it all in, and reflecting on what was the fantasy football season, man. So, as you know, my boy, the Guru, was in a championship game, and my dog fell one step short. You got second place, which is a good thing, but you didn't do it first, man. What went wrong in the whole thing, man? I felt like we was gonna be popping bottles, popping champagne for my dog, but we fell short, man. Like, Guru, what happened?
Couldn't get it done, man. My horses wouldn't run, man. All my horses let me down. All of them, except for Puka. Puka showed up for me.
He did, yeah. Puka did ball.
Puka showed up. McCaffrey showed up. All the rest of my horses said, "No, sir, you gotta get your own."
Now, to that same point, like, I do find it funny that once I finally made it to, like, the toilet bowl division, like, dude, my team started balling. Like, my teams all started balling, except the one team that did play in the same week as the championship round. We had one league where you had 12 teams, and so the toilet bowl goes an extra week, and we fell short. We were averaging about 160 points a game, and then we dropped 80 in that last round. So I ended up losing the toilet bowl in that round. I did win one toilet bowl. So consolation, overall, Guru, this is probably the worst I've done in the fantasy football league, and I don't really know how to feel about that, man. But I'm happy for you, though. Second place is better than none. We don't want to take the shine away from our people, though. So I'm going to go out and say right out the gate, shout out to my boy Lenny Payton for becoming this year's Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Champion. He
Shout
and the Mighty Morbid
man.
OBs took down. Yes, sir. Hey, he knocked off the Funk Soul Brother, knocked him off clean, knocked his boy James off. Just got hurt. Yeah, they was in the Super Bowl, and and Lenny won. And hey, so here's the thing: it's funny, Guru. Like, Lenny sent me, because we had the text thread, so he sends me a video clip of Thanos putting in that sixth Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
He says it is.
I did see that.
And then he had himself charged. So I think it's kind of dope how people celebrate though.
That's like number 2 for old Lynn, ain't it?
Yeah, I think he's got 2 titles over here, man. So ironically, it was kind of disappointing that we couldn't get him in on the live draft. He couldn't tap in until later, and all we got was audio. So we got to give my boy Lynn a chance to go state his case, man, and talk his stuff since he didn't get a chance to do it in the front part of the.
He said he was up in there cooking up,
whipping in the kitchen. Yeah, he did his thing. Like, overall, he had a dominant team. Guru, one thing that is interesting, man, I'm not sure about in your leagues, but in the majority of the leagues that I played in, I want to say in all 7 leagues, there was only one occasion where the team with the best record, the 1 seed, only won one time. The majority of the time, the 1 seed did make it to the final, didn't make the cut. In one league, the number 1 seed didn't even make it past that second round, got knocked off. got knocked completely off. That's crazy though. It just happens like that sometimes, and you never can tell. It all depends on who gets hot, man. But we did also want to shout out to all the champions in all the other leagues. Shout out to my homegirl Malia for winning with Pretty Girl Rock in the Gridiron Geeks League. Shout out to my boy Travis Stewart, who's been on the show at least twice, for winning.
Travis got one.
Yeah, Travis got a dub in the LSU league. I forgot which team that was that he had in there. It was Soul Glow. I think he won with Soul Glow. And shout out to my man Joaquin for winning in the Mad Dog Blitz League, the league that has been around for the longest. He and the Mad Mexicans have captured their third title. Yep, knocked you off. Yeah, you know I hate to bring it up, but I got to give people their props though, man. Joaquin did snuff you though. But he did it, man. He had a stout lineup. He had Jackson Smith and Jigba and Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
he hit you with a steady too, though.
You know what? He kind of pulled a Tom Brady. He made the best out of what he had. He just got good production out of everybody. It wasn't nothing over the top, or none of that. 25 here, 20 there, 19 here. And I couldn't do nothing, man. I was banking on big games from the big names, and they went. See that? My horses didn't run, man. So the new slogan is they sold. They came out there and they sold. So. They ain't produced, man. I couldn't get nothing, man. Nothing.
I get on Ez about saying that all the time. Yeah, Ez will be in there playing Madden. He's like, "Oh, my dude sold. He sold." I'm like, "What you mean sold? Like, what does that mean?" Yeah, so they sold you out though, man. So, hey, in comparison to the real NFL, we get to keep our jobs, man. But Guru, people are getting fired at the end of the NFL season right now. I was a bit surprised. 6 firings in most recent time? My boy Raheem. They fired my boy Raheem in Atlanta. Pete Carroll, leaves on his own, but that's a firing in Vegas. John Gannon, head coach of the Cardinals, gets fired. Kevin Stefanski in Cleveland, with all of the Shador controversy, loses his job. Brian Daboll lost his job with the Giants in the middle of the year, and so did Callahan with the Titans. But the biggest surprise to me, Guru, is your boy John Harbaugh losing his job after losing a close one in a battle with the Steelers. The Ravens head coach for 18 years is gone right now. Guru, what do you think about that, man? A coach that went deep into the playoffs on several occasions, generated 2 MVP seasons, should have been 3 for Lamar Jackson. Do you think that this is a good decision to let this man go out the door?
No. I think the Ravens, they ain't never draft worth for them. Like, to me, they didn't go get no hitters. Who's a big name out the draft they had since Lamar? They struck gold on Lamar. They got him like what, the 6th or 7th round?
No, I want to say Lamar went early. You know what? Like you stumped me with that one, Guru.
Lamar went late. Remember, he was on the table sleep at the what you call it. He went real late.
Remember? Let me see what Lamar did.
Well, maybe it might have been first round, but it was like way at the end. What pick did Lamar go?
He was 32nd overall, so he went last in the first round.
So he went last. Mr. Irrelevant? No, that's the end of the draft.
Yeah. No, that's the end of the draft. But I mean, to go to a team that I guess that was in the Super Bowl or at least kind of flopped around, they were contenders. To get a guy that good to lead your team for that long, I mean, it was a grab. But I do believe you're right. I mean, between Zay Flowers, Hollywood Brown, they never really hit it on the wide receiver side. But still, he was balling out there with Zay Flowers. And it did come down to the wire in that Steelers game. I was surprised that they lost the way they did. I really thought they were going to pull it off. It seemed like your boy Derrick Henry got into his funk. I just don't feel like they gave John Harbaugh a fair shake, especially knowing that Lamar Jackson was hurt. A half-hurt Lamar Jackson almost took you to the playoffs, and you took this time to fire him, though.
They should have let him.
I'm pretty sure they do.
They should have let him do the Sean Payton, retire, and do all that. But I guess he got Super Bowls over there, don't he? Harbaugh got a Super Bowl?
Yeah, he won one and played in.
Somebody went as a coach.
No, you know what? Yeah, he won one as a coach. Remember, they beat the 49ers. And they had some near misses over the past several years. They've had some close ones. They ran into the Patriots. They ran into the Bills. Ran into the Bengals. Ran into the Steelers. They've had some tough breaks, man. But I do feel like a lot of times, I feel like these owners and GMs and stuff, it seems like they give in to the hype of some reporters and a lot of what the fans saying, man. So it still blows my mind how you can make a decision like this based on the comments of somebody that is not even inside your camp or your organization to even know what's happening. And that's the crazy part to me, Guru, as to how these dudes get fired on the strength of that. Then I'm looking at this dude's body of work. He's done some really good stuff for Baltimore. probably going to be one of the best coaches in the history of their organization. Not the Brown side. I'm talking about more like the Baltimore Ravens side. So where do you think he's going to land? And out of all these places right here, where do you think John Harbaugh is going to land?
You know, he gonna do like a LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go land somewhere like big name is who out there right now. Big, you know, they was about the biggest name team that fired their coach though. He might go
Yeah,
to
well, I mean,
Miami.
like you're gonna be able to
They ain't
choose
fired
between
Buddy yet.
you gonna be able to choose. No. I like my boy Mike Mike McDaniels. I like him. I hope he keep his job. But right now you'll have a choice between the Raiders, you'll have the Cardinals, you'll have the Browns. He can't go back to Baltimore. You also have the Giants and you'll have the Titans. So which one of those do you think? I wouldn't mind going to the Giants if I was him. I mean, you got
Giants, see, New
Malik
York.
Neighbors. Yeah, you got Malik
Got your
Neighbors.
mobile quarterback
I'm not
like
sure
you
when
like.
Scatterboo's coming back. Yeah, you got Jackson Dart. I mean, I think he can go there and do some stuff, man. Don't be surprised if you see him
Watch
in New
him.
York, man.
There you go, right there,
See that
New
boy.
York.
Yeah, I like that as a spot for him, man. I was gonna hit you up before we get into our transition because now that fantasy football is over, you know, it's all about talking about the playoffs. And the playoff picture went down in a very interesting way. A lot of late wins, dude. Them Saints. I know, and they weren't in contention, but we got to talk about the Saints, man. Overall, not a horrible finish to the season. I was hoping we could win that last game, but based on what we had available to us, man, we had practice squad players out there hanging with Atlanta.
Yeah, the last game, why you can't really take that for what it is. If we'd have won, it'd have been good. But they was really trying to see how good Tyler Shook was out there without nothing. Like they were trying to make the team.
What you
like
think about it though?
He looked good. He tried to take over.
You had to give my boy. I was about to ask you if you had to do a report card on Tyler Shook coming down the stretch. What would you give him with his performance as a first round, not a first round pick, but a first year quarterback?
He won games on his own. He tried to win some on his own. It didn't work. The defense looked way better. See what I'm saying? So I like what we got.
I do. What's your boy name? Chase
Young.
Always makes Trey Young and Chase Young up. Yeah, Chase Young. I'm starting to see the dude that everybody thought that the Redskins at the time, the Commanders now, thought they were gonna get. Like I saw he balled out for us. He did well for us. I like the way he came on towards the end. I'm looking forward to what they got next year, man. I know it was a little bit ugly down the road. The thing that's still funny to me is Atlanta beats us, and they still fire their coach. They fired him that same day.
The hot seat.
That's why
we know for the last time we beat them, they got fired. Then they beat us.
Be like, look, right? If we need a DC, hey, do you like our DC, or would you bring Raheem in to run our defense?
Oh, but the defense is one of the bright spots.
Yeah, I think Raheem Morris is going to land somewhere. That ain't going to be no problem whatsoever. He's going to be fine. I just think that's a big surprise, man. Guru, this is what we're going to do, man. Hey, we ain't going to play around with y'all. We're going to take us a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about a lot of the fantasy football surprises outside the fact that we didn't win championships. And we're going to do a little pick 'em, man. We're going to talk about what's going down in the first round of the NFL playoffs. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a minute. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy, Demetrie.
And your boy, Web 100. Fantasy Guru. I'm a fantasy guru. Either way it goes. Did you look at
He
it?
got to say it to himself to make sure he still believe it, but we'll be back in a minute.
Don't look down.
All right, folks, we are back, man. And as we get to the end of the season, there's been some ups and downs, some surprises, and some disappointments. So, Guru, before we get into the details of the playoff bracket, I want to ask you this: have you put together a scorecard of surprise players, good surprises and bad surprises? I've been thinking about it a lot. I want to get your take on it. Who would you list as a good surprise for their performance over this fantasy football season?
I have to say the boy McMillan
Ted McMillan. He had a decent
And
year.
Ibuka. It's kind of like
Emeka Ibuka.
I don't know if anybody had them both, but it's kind of like one took off fast and fell off, and the other one picked up.
That's true. Yeah. So you could have slid them in place of each other at that time.
Yeah,
The way
but
Ibuka jumped out, I thought he was going to dominate. I thought he was going to have like a Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase type year. Injury got him
yeah,
though. Yeah, injuries got the
yeah,
best of him and
he
his
got
team. So
stung.
yeah, dude, I gotta give props to like Jackson Smith and Jigba. I didn't see that coming. Like that's probably my biggest regret
He
for
ain't no
passing on
rookie
that
though.
dude. No. I wasn't talking about rookies. I just said good year,
Oh,
bad year. Just surprises. So Jackson
I
Smith and
thought you were talking about
Jigba.
rookies.
No. Not
Oh
specifically
damn,
rookies, but I mean, but Ibuka, he had a good year. He did.
he's a
Dude,
starter.
it messed me up. I didn't realize I saw something today where they said Brock Purdy led the league in touchdowns. Is that true?
That's cap. No, I don't believe that.
Let me
He been
see. Are
hurt.
you going?
Brock Purdy was hurt for like 6 weeks.
I get that. Let me see. NFL touchdown pass leaders in
Brock
2025.
Purdy.
Let me see.
Probably I'm finna tell you
Oh,
who
let me
that
see.
is.
Let me see. Matthew Stafford threw 46. Yeah, somebody
Yeah, yeah.
lying.
Stafford was
Yeah,
out there slinging it
Yes,
around.
Stafford threw
And
46.
old
And I'm gonna
Puka,
say, I'm gonna say for me, like Puka for sure, because I didn't think Puka could repeat his performance. He is without a doubt one of the most dominant wide receivers in football right now. Drake May had a good year. I didn't see that coming from
Drake
him.
May.
Dak Prescott had a decent year. Christian McCaffrey powered through and became the top scoring running back this year. Johnny Taylor, and also Guru. And we talked about the fall off of wide receivers. You got to give George Pickens his props. I didn't think he was going to have as good of a year
Yeah,
as he
now that
did
might
with the
be one.
Dallas
I
Cowboys.
drafted him though.
Did
Yeah,
you? Yeah.
Guru
Hey, it's
baby.
a good feeling. It's a good feeling when you go to the bottom and get one to help you rise to the top.
Yeah, I got him late too, boy. We ate for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Then they started getting killed. I just had him on the old
Yeah.
Syra team though, but he did good.
Yeah. Yeah, Prescott had a good year too. Like the Cowboys, and their results didn't reflect that, but Dak Prescott had a solid year, so people can't criticize him for the fall off. Man, let's talk about those disappointments though, man. If you had to name a handful of disappointments this year, who are the big dogs that really let you down this year?
CJ Stroud.
Okay, that's legit.
Uh, and you be putting me on blast with these. CJ Stroud, Joe Burrow, uh, really the quarterbacks as a whole, they was all shaky. I didn't
Yeah,
have
but Baker Mayfield,
no
yeah, started
quarterback
off
I really
strong and
cared about.
fell off.
Baker
Yeah, there
Mayfield,
was a lot of low reliability. Yeah,
Pat
at first it was
Mahomes.
me.
Woo.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes had a fall off. Hey, I'm gonna hit you. Like it's very receiver heavy for me, man. I drafted Justin Jefferson in the first round, and he fell well short of
JJ.
expectations.
Woo, they got
Um,
him as the bust of the year in fantasy.
yeah,
Because
yeah, it is.
everybody
But
took
please
him.
tell me,
If you had action, you had him first, second, and third. You go and get Justin
yeah,
Jefferson. Yeah.
boy, hey, please tell me that you saw the Malik Neighbors IHOP commercial.
Nah.
What they giving like discount pancakes to people who had Malik Neighbors on their team since he didn't do well this fantasy year?
Hell no. What,
Yeah,
everywhere
they
just in
had
New
it in.
York.
I saw the commercial, so I guess it's everywhere. Hey, but it was funny because they showed Malik Neighbors and he was kind of owning it, right? So a dude walked up to him. He was like, "Hey, man, I drafted you first round. My team stunk." And Malik Neighbors froze, and he looked back. He was like, "Can y'all go get that guy some pancakes?" So he kind of playing into it. So it was kind of wild. You got to check it out though. In addition to that, universally, AJ Brown and DK Metcalf, both big letdowns for me. AJ Brown, like I jeopardized about 2 teams messing around with AJ Brown and DK Metcalf. Big quarterback
AJ Brown.
disappointment for me, Guru.
Saquon.
Yeah.
Disappointment. Woo.
Saquon, yeah.
Yeah.
Major disappointment. Lamar Jackson, I mean, in my auction
ALJ.
league, that dude was he was my I paid the most for him as a quarterback. He was the highest. Make sure I say this the right way. He was the highest priced quarterback in the auction. I paid $40 for him, in a $200 auction, and it was a waste of money because I ended up playing Pat Mahomes more than anything. Yeah, so I ended up having two busts between Pat Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. So yeah, big disappointments right there. And now it's gonna give us a time to reflect, Guru, because now, like, man, with the AI technology of things, people are getting sharp. Man, I'm still tripping on Malia and what she did in the other league with Purdy Girl Rock, where she is a diehard San Francisco 49ers fan. Dude, she went out and got Brock Purdy. She went and traded for George Kittle, gave up Derrick Henry to get George Kittle, had the 49ers defense, had Ricky Pearsall. She had 49ers in her lineup left and right, still won the championship. You know, and a lot of times I'll criticize people with drafting and recruiting with their heart. But she did it her way and won like a big dog. So that's the first time I've seen somebody win a championship and being like a super fan at the same time. That typically never works out for you, though.
Man,
but hey, maybe next year we'll get.
I feel like the 49ers. I feel like the 49ers got. It's not a curse. I say it's a streak of luck. The more people go down on their defense, the more they start winning. You seen, they just lost another, like, the third string linebacker for the season with an ACL tear.
Are you serious?
Whoa. Like, yeah, they just lost him. I say they're going to win the Super Bowl. Watch for the 49ers.
It's going to be interesting to see how far they go.
Lucky up type stuff. Watch.
Yeah, but we'll get a chance to bring our A game in, man. But look, one thing we can do, Guru, is we can try to coach ourselves through these playoff brackets, man. So me and the Guru are going to do a little thing, man. We are going to give you our predictions on who we think are going to win in the first round of the playoffs. Guru, I'm looking at these games. It's a bit of a surprise, man. It looks like first game that's going to jump off is January 10th. I believe that's Saturday. You'll have the LA Rams versus the Carolina Panthers. The Rams are traveling to Charlotte to play the Panthers at home. Later on that night, you'll have the Bears and the Green Bay Packers playing in Chicago, which should be a pretty interesting game. And then Sunday you'll have three games. You'll have, let me see, well, it says 12 o'clock since we're in the Central Time. Jacksonville versus Buffalo. So Jacksonville, the 3 seed, got Buffalo traveling to them. That's interesting right there, man. So you got Jacksonville, Buffalo. You got the Eagles and the 49ers. So the Eagles are hosting the 49ers at 3:30, and then you'll have the New England Patriots playing that Sunday night game against the Chargers. So the Chargers are traveling to play the Patriots. And Guru, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I don't remember this from last year. Maybe it happened. We have a Monday night playoff game this year. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Houston Texans. And the crazy thing about it is the 12-5 Texans will be visiting the 10-7 Steelers.
Yeah.
This right here gives me Beastquake vibes, man. Beastquake vibes in all of these situations. This is wild, but hey, it works.
Who so Beastquake in that situation?
Let's take it from the top.
Ain't got no Beastquake over there.
No, well, it's a situation where, what was it? I want to say we were 12-4, and we had to go see like the 9-7 Seattle Seahawks because they won a division. Yeah, and we had to go walk into that trap. So it's weird when you got a team that has a winning record going to see a team who didn't have a record better than them. You know, so that's always been weird to me, man. All right, Guru, let's talk about it, man. Let's take it to January 10th. First game of the weekend is going to be the Panthers versus the LA Rams, man. Who do you got?
I'm definitely taking the Rams in that one, man. The Panthers, the NFC South is like a charity. Like, we'll let y'all get on it. Give me them Rams. Panthers ain't really. Even though they beat them. The funny thing about it is they beat them. They beat them at home. They sure did. So they beat them once at home. But I'm with you, Guru. I feel like the Rams are going to get over that now. They played there once. Yeah. And I think they got enough firepower to go overpower the Carolina Panthers. So I feel like the Rams win that game in advance. Let's take it to, 3 o'clock? 7 o'clock. Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers. So Bears playing at home. A home playoff game for the Bears, and it's been a long time, Guru. So you know the Chicago fans are hungry for this. Who do you think is going to win this matchup right here? That's about a shootout. That might be the evenest one. Well, that'll be a come up. That's going to be a pretty good one right there, though. I don't know. I might have to go with them Bears. Oh, Dennis Allen over there with the defense. Yeah, the Bears. I'm going to go with them. I'm going to go with the Bears on now.
Shout out to the Bears fans, man. My boy Marcus Thurman, he's a huge Bears fan. But I'm with you, Guru. I feel like the Green Bay Packers have a lot of broken parts right now, and I'm not sure if they're completely together. Josh Jacobs has been hurt. They're losing Michael Parsons, but they lost Michael Parsons on defense.
Lost Michael
they
Parsons.
Are a shadow of
Jordan
themselves.
Love.
They
first
have
game back.
They have brought it. They brought in Trayvon Diggs. You know, they brought in Trayvon Diggs, so I'm not sure if he's gonna get any PT or not. But I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'm going with the Guru with the Bears as well. Let's push it over to Sunday, starting at noon. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars hosting the Buffalo Bills. Guru, who do you like in this matchup?
Woo. Oh no, I kind of like the underdog. Jacksonville been kicking tail, but Josh Allen, man, it ain't too clutch. It ain't too close. He might go out there and smack them. Since it ain't, it ain't the game before the Super Bowl.
It's funny because you said you want to go for the underdog, but you do realize that Buffalo's the underdog here. Like Jacksonville is 13-4, and Buffalo's 12-5. Man, I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Jacksonville wins this game, man. Jacksonville wins this game. Yeah, Jacksonville wins this game at home. It's gonna be a close one to call, but I like what the Jaguars are doing, man. So I'm gonna go with them. Let's push it to 3:00, which should be an easy game. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this should be an interesting game. The San Francisco 49ers traveling to see those Philadelphia Eagles. Guru, who wins this matchup?
I'm going to go with the 49ers.
The luck still stands. He takes the San Francisco 49ers.
He just lost the linebacker. Look for the 49ers to go on and run.
It's crazy as it sounds, Guru. I feel you, though, man. And this may be the reason why I lost in my fantasy league, because it just don't seem like the Eagles can sit here and lose this game at home. I don't see it. It don't make any sense to me. They got everybody, and the 49ers, dang, they're about to go recruit us to go play for them. But
that's what I'm saying. I thought the Niners was cooked at week 6.
The number you have dialed has been changed.
Yeah.
The new
still
number
winning, 12-5.
Please note,
and they got the better record, too.
is-
That's crazy. So, better record team traveling. I'm going to take the Eagles. Let's see how this all pans out, man. All right. What we got? We got Sunday night game, which should be interesting, man. We got those New England Patriots, the 2 seed, hosting a playoff game. It's been a long time, man, since the Tom Brady era. They got the Chargers. Yeah. Guru, who you taking? You taking the Chargers or you taking them Patriots?
I'm going with the Patriots, man. The Patriots been rocking and rolling, man. They ought to make it look real easy on the Chargers, man. Chargers are snuck in there. I'm going with the New England Patriots.
I believe you're right. I think the Patriots going to win this game. Yeah, I'm going to go with them, too. I'm going to go with the Patriots. I think it's going to be an easy win. The Chargers are pretty hit and miss, and sometimes they can't protect Justin Herbert. He's done a good job to get them 11-6. I think it's over for them this week. So now Jim Harbaugh can go out there and kick it with his brother and help him get his stuff. And they pack up and get out of Baltimore.
Hey, Sunday night game
is done. Then we take it over to Monday night. He might put him on staff, man. He might need a DC. The other DC may be sweating a little bit. All right, here we go. Monday night game, which should be an interesting one, man. We got the 10-7 Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin hosting the 12-5 Houston Texans. Guru, who you taking in this one?
Ace time. Rules on parade. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Ooh, baby.
Ace time going down.
A-Town on 9-game winning streak, man.
We gonna see though, man. They are. I got to go back and look at who all they played, because it's hard to go in there and win in Pittsburgh, and man, they're a little bit of the shadow of themselves. But I'm with you though, man. I don't see how Aaron Rodgers puts up enough to beat the Texans in this case. I think Mike Tomlin has done everything he could to get this team here. I don't think it's gonna be enough, man. I would be surprised if the Texans go out here and lose this game. If they do, it's going to be an utter disappointment, man. So, hey, there you have it. That's our first round predictions. We'll get online and shoot another episode next week and do the same thing for the divisional round. At that time, you'll see the Broncos coming into play, and also Seattle, which are the 1 seeds on the AFC and NFC sides, respectively. So that should be an interesting one. But for now, man, that's it, Guru, man. We appreciate everybody jumping on here and viewing us. And also, let me get my shameless plug in, man. Look, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, because your boy's been going hard on this video, and we will likely do this for the entire run of the NFL playoffs, coming all the way down to the Super Bowl. So look, so
I forgot
fantasy football season is over.
Overtime.
Tell your friends, tell your family. Yeah, you know what? That's a good thing. So we will do that, because we'll call it overtime or playoff time, whatever we want to call it. playoff overtime. Whatever, we'll come up with something. So be sure. Anyways, folks, signing off for the Backyard Ballers. Oh, before I go, I meant to ask you, man. Like, yeah, you was out there big balling shot calling for Christmas, man. Santa Claus get you some cool toys or what, man?
I am the cool toy.
No. You know what? I'm finna end this before we get out of hand. I'm gonna let you know right now. Signing off for the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. It is your boy Demetrie.
Your boy Well 100, the fantasy guru. Yeah.
Hey, good luck in your first round picks. Hope you're enjoying the NFL weekend. We are out. Yep.